Wow! Woo. Hold on to that, and that's a good one. Since 1984. Tight Lines with Sammy Lee.
On yesterday's program, I began a trip down memory lane as I begin closing out my career with Tight Lines with Sammy Lee. A reflection on the 40 years of serving anglers around the world with fishing information, which we're celebrating this week. Hello, this is Sammy Lee. In just a moment, I'll continue talking about the waterways, lakes, and rivers that we've traveled together and some of the many celebrities that have shared a boat with me. But first, this message.
Your best tool for catching big fish isn't even in your tackle box. It's FishMate Pro, the app that loads your smartphone up with everything you need to catch the big ones. You get the best feeding times in the moon phase, plus all your current weather conditions, including barometric pressure and color weather radar. And when you catch a trophy, take a picture on the phone, and FishMate Pro interfaces with Facebook and Twitter. Plus, you get recipes, fishing news, and podcasts updated every weekday right in the palm of your hand. Bring more fun to your fishing with the FishMate Pro app. Get yours at connectedllcapps.com.
You know, I suppose that I was rather naive when I began Tight Lines with Sammy Lee on March 1st, 1984, because I never realized the tremendous numbers of celebrities that also love to fish. I mean, just think about it. Who would have ever considered that country music greats like Little Jimmy Dickens, Porter Wagner, Sonny James, Ray Price, Jeannie Pruitt, Dan Sills, Jeff Cook, Ferlin Husky, Mason Williams, David Frizzell, Brian White, and many others love to fish, and that they would be willing to spend a few minutes with me discussing that love of fishing. Heck, I've even received some great fishing tips from some of these folks, like when Joe Stampley told me about the tap rule.
The first tap you feel, if you're fishing with me, is the fish sucking the worm into his mouth. The second tap you feel is the fish spitting the worm out. And the third tap you feel is me hitting you upside the head with my rod because you missed the fish. That's the tap rule.
Or how about the time that one of the greatest artists in country music history, Merle Haggard, told me his secret to catching more fish?
Gotta keep your lure in the water.
Yes, sir. I've learned from the best, and I've always shared this information with you, my listeners. I've been very fortunate to share time when, in many cases, the boat was some of the world's best-known celebrities. And in every case, I've tried to bring back just a little bit of fishing information to you. I'll be back with more Tight Lines after this. The next time we get together, I'll continue talking about my 40 years on the air and many of the best bass anglers that have shared their fishing knowledge with us. So I hope you'll join me. I'm Sammy Lee, and until next time, Tight Lines.
Tight Lines, brought to you by FishMate,
the ultimate fishing app for your smartphone.
and by UFP,
America's leading maker of brake systems for boat trailers.